They removed my uterus during my C-section. I actually seen it with my own eyes because there's a mirror on the ceiling and I immediately closed my eyes back up, but they removed my uterus and placed it back in. It was not sitting on a table. It was not any of that. I was on the operating room table and my uterus was removed from my abdominal cavity and put back into my body.
Did you know your uterus can be temporarily removed during your C-section? It can actually be lifted out of your body during a C-section and then put right back in. It sounds wild, but actually during a C-section, after your baby and your placenta are delivered, we do sometimes need to deliver the uterus as well. It means your uterus can be temporarily taken out of the abdominal cavity through the same incision and kind of placed on the top of your abdomen, whilst of course we keep all of its blood supply and all the vessels. We don't cut any of that. We just move it outside. So why do we do it? Well, it can actually give the surgeon better access. We can check for bleeding around all the sides and also to help us to repair the uterine incision, because it sometimes can extend, so that incision might go around the side, or they might just wish to make sure that everything looks good before you carefully place it back. So this technique is called exteriorization of the uterus. It's not always used. The surgeons decide on a case-by-case basis, depending on things like visibility and bleeding, because actually, if you'll just keep the uterus where it is, we can see the front of it, but when you take it outside, you can check around the sides and the back. There have been studies that have checked whether exteriorization of the uterus causes more pain or more nausea, but the evidence is mixed. But ultimately, either technique, whether your uterus stays inside or it's briefly removed, is considered safe in trained hands. But the most important takeaway, I think, is that your body's incredible and your surgical team is there to make these decisions in order to prioritize your safety and your recovery. So tag someone else who might be fascinated by this.